Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another fishing episode of This Is Our Life, the survival fishing episode.
Oh my.
I found my little tackle box. It's double-sided. Yeah, that's a fake crawdad in there.
Oh, he's real. Didn't you know that? He's still alive. He's
Yeah.
kind of asleep.
Yeah, and I tell you what, we've been up here, what, 3 or 4 years now?
Yeah, about 3.
I haven't caught a single fish.
We haven't went.
Well, we've been a couple of times. Now, what I did with our survival fishing kits, or with mine, or hers, whatever it winds up being, because I don't know where the other one is. What I did was I put 4 treble hooks in there. I put 2 larger single hooks, because they're bait hooks in the bottom here. But sometimes you're going to want a regular size hook, even though that's a bit on the large side. I also put 2 poppers in there. That's right there. That's what I call them, poppers.
Floater. Right.
Well, it'll sink. The head is like a weight.
No.
No,
Bobbers.
no. The head is like, it's a lure. The head is like a weight, and then it has feathers behind it, and you don't have to troll it or anything. You can just kind of bob it up and down, or pop it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to open this up.
Look at how windy it is in Boston. Because look at how the smokestacks is blowing.
Yeah.
We got an extremely windy day today.
Yeah. Cars are.
It pushes you.
Yeah. And when you're just
Shakes
stopped.
the car.
Yeah, the car shakes. This is a popper, what I call a popper. It has a hook. Back here. Oh gosh. 9 alarm, 150 firefighters. Boston. And see what you would do, you would just, no, John, believe me, you don't want
The wind's
this.
throwing it every way.
John has decided he sees this.
It's feathers.
Yeah. And so what you would do is you tie your line. You would tie your line here, and you would just.
No, John.
You would just drop it into the water, and then you would just kind of pop it like that. Let me put it away before John Boyd gets into it.
He's a bird.
Yeah.
He'll hurt himself for that.
Yeah, he will. So, also, like I said, let's see these treble hooks over here. I don't know if you get a good look at them. Well, I put 2 or 4 in each, or 4 in mine, or whoever that belongs to, and then you see this hook. See that larger hook right there? That I also put 2 of those in, and 4 treble hooks. What I used to use treble hooks for was like catfish, for fishing for catfish. You just put some bait on it, you toss it in there, and you just let it sit. And more likely than not, a catfish is going to get 2 barbs, or 2 hooks, maybe even 3. But
because they fight.
Yeah, and I also put worms. I put 2 worms in there, even though you don't really need those. But if necessary, you have them. They're lightweight. They don't take up any room really, and so I put a couple of worms in there. These rubber or plastic worms. Yeah, John needs something to do.
105 over 68. My blood pressure. A little low. Not extremely low.
So, yeah, I wanted to show you that. Look, if we actually had to bug out and we could take the car, I would take this with us, because then we would have.
Well, it's not that heavy.
No. Oh, that's not good.
What?
There's a hook coming out of it.
Huh? Sticking out.
Yeah. See?
Uh-huh.
I wonder why it did that.
Showing 34 degrees in Boston.
See, I put 2 hooks like this in there. I'm gonna have to put that back here somewhere so it doesn't. Oh, you don't need to get in there, John boy. Yes, I do. There's John. He is getting big, aren't you, John?
Growing up.
Yeah. And he sees everything. He gets
But he's
bored
8 months
easily.
old now.
Yeah. For a while, I thought he wasn't going to get any bigger, but now he's started a growth spurt. But
Well.
and his sister has a tail that's like a yard long. His tail's not as long, but I think it started growing some. We
He's
went.
got a thick tail. He's
So
like a rope.
he can hang like a monkey off of a branch.
Well, I think he could pretty close.
Yeah. And sometimes he sleeps upside down with his head down here and his tail back here. Hey,
Like he's watching the door, protecting us.
This is his sister. You want to say hi?
Show him her tail, how long it is.
You want to see my tail?
And
Yeah, I'm a good girl. I'm a skittish girl, but I'm a good
say
girl.
for the most part I'm good.
Yeah. Oh.
Say I get after the fish though.
Yes, she does.
I drive them crazy.
And so we went by the vet, and we're going to have to get, what is it, Frontline every month. I was hoping it was like an annual thing, but no, it's every month.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I didn't ask how much it was, though.
I think it's about $20 a pop.
What does that sound, Socks?
I don't know. I don't like it. That's scaring me. It's scaring the pussycat.
At least John can't give us any more children.
Yeah. Oh, we want to have 20 cats.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this book for myself. My wife can use it if she wants, but I got it. It's Coping with Anxiety, 10 Simple Ways to Relieve Anxiety, Fear, and Worry. Because, see, what I think I've done is I stole an idea from the TV show MASH. And, oh my gosh, this is guitar chords.
Huh?
I thought this was a zombie poster. It's a guitar chords poster.
Yeah, try finding a place to hang it up.
I know. Okay, well, so
we got a lot of stuff on the walls. We need more walls.
Yeah, we need we need more of a lot of stuff, like room, space. But
and they're trying to fight a fire on a day like today.
You get blown off the ladder.
Very windy.
Yeah. I mean, I remember I saw a post on one of the videos of my apartment when that burned up, and there was a firefighter who posted on there, and he said it was hot. I mean, he said it was really, really hot. But if you can imagine, it was all wood.
And it's San Antonio.
Yeah, so it's hot. Yeah, it's hot already. Yeah, and then you're, a yard or two from the fire itself. Like, my gosh, you know, look, I appreciate what y'all tried to do, but that landlord was a slumlord, and the city should never have certified that building as safe, or the power going into that building is safe.
No,
But
this is messed up.
yeah,
To begin with.
yeah. And you know, when I had when I first started going to college, I remember going by that place. Back then, I had a little truck, and I thought it was a really cool looking building. And I also thought it was brick, but it was wood. But the way it was made, it actually had spaces beveled out or whatever for the where the mortise would go between the bricks. It looked like brick.
No.
It wasn't until I actually walked up to it and touched it that I realized it was wood. And it was sitting on cinder blocks.
Oh God.
And the building kind of leaned over.
Tilted.
Yeah. But that was my next to last apartment in Texas, and
Scary apartment.
yeah, like the last two places I lived, like, and I didn't think about the neighborhood too much when I moved in there, because you know I used to go to college right down the street from there.
Sounds like San Antonio's kind of screwed up. Though.
Yes, it is, very much so. And one of the first nights I'm there, somebody comes and knocks on the door. This is like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, I don't know anybody in this neighborhood. I'm not answering the freaking door. But they kept knocking and knocking and knocking. I got up and I went and looked out the people. Nobody was there, so I went back to bed. Then it started again. And it went on and on and on. So I got up and I looked again. There was nobody there. Then the person came back and started turning the doorknob, and I freaked out and called 911. It must have been 15, 20 cops that showed up.
I would have called the cops long before then.
And it turns out it was a transvestite who used to know the person or persons who lived there. Yes, that neighborhood has a lot of those kind of bars. So, and that kind of prostitution as well. And it's just not the best neighborhood. But, you know, if you're a college student, even though I wasn't a college student. Oh, actually, I was a college student when I first moved in there. But, that was like my last stint in college. But I wish I could earn my degree. History.
50 mile an hour gust.
Oh gosh. And that coming right off the ocean too, so it's bad. Alamo Community College District stopped offering minors for junior college. But I think if I were to go back to school, I would continue my major in history, and I would add the minor of art. Art or music, one of the two. Probably art. But anyway.